Hi everyone, Sunshine Christina here. Um, so I was looking into um, some. First off, happy Friday, everyone. Hope everyone's doing well. Um, I was looking into um, grant opportunities for nonprofits, and I came across a grant that was begun in this young lady's name. Her name is Amy Adina, and I thought her story was one that should be shared. So she was born in Princeton, New Jersey in 1965, and she was the youngest daughter, and she had two older brothers, Dan and Joel. She attended Princeton public schools and was very devout in the Jewish faith. Um, she graduated early from Princeton High and was planning on spending a year abroad in Israel. Now, for those who may not be familiar, it is very common for uh, for Jewish children, once they graduate from high school, to do what's called a birthright trip, and it's actually a free trip that is paid for. I'm not sure. I'm not Jewish, but I know I have a lot of friends who are, and I'm not sure of the how it works. But the trip is paid for, and you go abroad for a year, or I think the trip is like for 3 weeks, but a lot of kids will go for an entire year. They will teach English, they will travel up the beautiful country of Jerusalem and just learn more about their faith. Um, and anyway, so she was getting ready to do that. It says she matriculated to Rutgers, which is a great university, where she pursued her interest in biological sciences, and she wanted to major in neuropsychology. And she stopped using her first name, choosing to call herself by her middle name, her Hebrew name, Adina. It was her 10-year involvement with Habanim Dror, the progressive labor Zionist youth movement, that shaped and molded her social consciousness, her commitment to peace and civil rights, a concern for the underprivileged, and a respect for the humanity of those who are different. These values were developed in the movement's summer camp, Galil, and its year-long program. Amy Adina matured from a camper in the youngest group to a counselor in training, a counselor, and then head of the camp's arts and crafts specialty. She was active in the local Princeton, Trenton, Bucks County Ken chapter and the Delaware Valley Executive Committee. Amy Adina participated in Habanim Dror's workshop program in Israel, living on Kibbutz Gesher Haziv for the 1984-85 academic year. During that time, she was elected to serve as the workshop group's Sadranit Avodah work coordinator on the kibbutz. And the kibbutz is like a communal farming area, I believe. A group of people go on a piece of property, and they're self-sustaining, right? They take care of all their own needs on that property. So like it's a trade kind of environment. Everyone works together to take care of everyone. It's very much a self-sustaining colony. She returned to her studies at Rutgers in 85 and 80 during the 85-86 school year, and helped organize a progressive Zionist caucus chapter at the university. She was born in 65, so she would have been 21. She became a member of the Mazkurut, the national governing body of Habanim, and returned to the kibbutz in the summer of 86. In September of 86, she co-founded and lived in a cooperative housing unit, the Bayit, at Rutgers. She came home to celebrate high holidays that fall. While walking home with her mom and dad, after services, she was singing and pirouetting to a melody the rabbi had woven through the service, teaching them the Hebrew words to the melody. All the world is a narrow bridge, but the main thing is not to fear. I'll try and speak Hebrew, but I've never been very good at it. But it's like Koha Olam Kulu, Gesher Zar Ma'ud, Vaha Ekar, La Lafashet Kalal. I think that was pretty bad. On November 11th, 1986, there was an unexpected random event. And oh my God, an aneurysm burst, and Adina died suddenly at the age of 20. Her parting message to reach out and live life to its fullest somehow brings us back to hope and to a future. Her dream of Tikkun Olam, the repair of the world, left for us to fulfill. And this is a little, this must be something she wrote in her journal. After college, I look forward to the possibility of joining the Peace Corps, where my strengths and interests would be challenged. I feel a personal responsibility to help those less fortunate than myself. And responsibility takes more than money. It requires time and energy. I hope to eventually pursue a career involving people, helping them to understand themselves and their particular biological, economic, and cultural influences. I also hope to get married and raise a family. I would like my children to be concerned individuals continuing to try to make the world a better place for all. It was from a recently discovered essay written by Amy Adina the year before she died. What a beautiful spirit. And her family started a nonprofit in her name. And it's called the Amy Adina Schulman Memorial Fund. And I found it, I bookmarked it, let's see, on a list of nonprofits that offer social justice and society grants. And hers is billed as the Amy Adina Schulman Memorial Fund is unique in that it provides grants only to individuals, young adults who volunteer or intern in progressive social action projects of their own choosing. Applicants submit a letter of acceptance from the project with which they will work, and also submit a proposed plan as to how they will educate and encourage their peers to participate in similar social action. So I hope that many people have benefited from that grant, and I hope that a lot of people have been helped as a result of that. I just thought that was beautiful, and I just wanted to share that with others. So everyone have a great Friday, and we'll talk to you later.